name is Debbie, and I'm pastor of Edwards Church, a United Church of Christ in Framingham, Massachusetts. And we have gathered here today to say, it gets better. About 11 years ago, our church took a unanimous vote to approve a written statement that we'd written to become an open and affirming church. So this was a choice to make a specific decision to be welcoming to people of every race and gender and ethnicity and ability and also sexual orientation. So as we were discussing it, we thought we shouldn't have to do this. It should just go without saying. It should just be the way we live. But in the world that we live in, where there is so much that tells people they don't belong, there's so much exclusion and bullying, we knew that we really needed to say it. And so we took that vote, and that's part of what leads us to be who we are and to be here today.
And we just want to let you know that there are faith communities out there that care about you and will welcome you with open arms for who you are, and they will accept you and support you throughout your life's journey. There are 911 UCC churches right now that are open and affirming, just as we are. They've made that public statement to be welcoming. If you are not Christian, there are also synagogues, there are youth groups, online support groups, gay-straight alliances. All of these groups would be willing to support you. Depending on where you live, it may be easy for you to find these communities. Sometimes it may be really hard. You may have to look really hard to find them, but they are there. And this is what this video is all about. We want to support you. We want you to stay strong, stay positive, and let you know that God really does treasure you for who you are and accepts you wholly, into His arms. And we support you as well. And I just want to let you know that you have gifts to offer the world, and the world sorely needs those gifts. So don't give up. It most definitely does get better. And I think we have a few parishioners here who'd like to say a few words.
Same-sex marriage is being recognized in more and more states, and people are becoming more and more accepting. And just remember that no matter how bad it gets, it always gets better.
It does get better, and don't forget, gay and straight are just adjectives. So are treasured, unique, and loved. You are loved, hopefully by yourself, by the people you invite into your life, and by the God who created us all, has redeemed us all, and is there every step of the way. It gets better.
God has created the whole of you and loves the whole of you, all your parts. And these parts are what you bring to the table of humanity. And without you, we are incomplete. Come, find a community that you don't have to change to fit into, but that will change itself to fit you in. It gets better.
So I've been the pastor here for 15 years now. But it was actually a really long road for me to get here. I was searching for a position as a pastor of a church for 3 years. I had lots and lots of interviews, and in church life that means meeting with a committee of like 10 or 12 people, and I'd get really close. But in the end, they kept saying no. Sometimes it was because I told them that I live with my partner, a woman, and they were scared that it would create controversy. Sometimes it's because they suspected that I was a lesbian. And sometimes there were other reasons too. And every time I got rejected, it got a little bit harder to keep trying. I am so glad that there was something inside of me, or something coming from around me and inside me, that said, don't give up, keep going. Ultimately, I interviewed at Edwards Church, and I had this sense that this is the right place for me. So I was terrified when I told them about my family, but they were not scared away. So now it's been 15 years, and my partner and I this year will celebrate our 25th anniversary of being together. So I am so glad that I hung in there, and I want to say, hang in there, believe in yourself, trust that you have something to offer, and keep looking until you find a community that celebrates and honors you for who you are. It gets better.